I am in frame. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Cassandra and good evening. The time now is... okay, my phone died. It's 11:27 in the evening. Today is May 8th and in a few minutes, May 9 na. Time flies so fast. I am doing this video because I've been putting it off for quite some time now. I've always been wanting to do a sit-down video and just talk and air out my feelings, my emotions, and everything that's running through my head, because I know that I'm not the only one feeling like this. I can't be the only one feeling like this. I mean, I hope. Anyway, I filmed the video that you're gonna be watching before this introduction video is something that I filmed days ago, and today I feel better now. I don't feel as much down as I felt during that day, but undeniably it's still in the background, and it's only gonna take a little something to trigger me again and bring me back to that space. So I am trying to find or design or devise a habit or a routine that can hopefully take me out of that cycle, because it's not anymore very productive and healthy for me mentally and emotionally. So I have been writing something for my podcast, but I haven't finished it. So I'm just gonna go through it with you, just like a summary of what it's all about. And yeah, basically this video is about procrastination and getting ourselves familiar with the term procrastination. I just want to say this disclaimer. I am a Bisaya and I am not very good in Tagalog. I am a little better in English and expressing myself in English, but girl, hindi talaga sa Tagalog. I will try my best. Gagawin ko ang best ko para makapagsalita ng Tagalog, pero wala lang talaga akong talent, or I just can't speak Tagalog that well. So please don't hate me if I'm using English, because this is the language that I am comfortable with. Okay? Anyway, so in conjunction to the earlier video, let's talk about procrastination, because that's what I'm doing, and a lot of that has to do with what's happened to me and what's been happening to me. So yeah, an article from Psychology Today. Don't mind me if I am looking at sa itaas or sa ilalim, because I am still trying to get myself comfortable with this. Familiar. I need to get myself familiar with the lens, with the viewfinder, and my cheat sheet. Below here is my laptop where I keep my notes, and then up there is a viewfinder, and you're actually here, like right here. But okay, just bear with me. I'll get better at this, hopefully. Okay, so an article from Psychology Today reads that procrastination isn't just a human problem. Newton's first law of motion says that a body at rest will stay at rest until compelled to do otherwise. Dare we say it? The entire universe procrastinates, but just because procrastination is universal, it doesn't mean that it's a good idea. And too often we find ourselves procrastinating when we know we shouldn't. Okay, in my life right now, I have been procrastinating for almost 2 years now. And one very obvious example is putting off my master's degree. My world stopped in 2019, and I am crawling and really, really struggling to get on my feet again, to be able to walk to that path where I wanted to go to. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this video. I am studying. I enrolled myself. I'm finishing my master's, my research at least, this semester, because I cannot let this go on any longer. I have to keep moving forward, because the world is moving forward and I'm stuck. I feel so stuck. Anyway, okay, so I am, back to Newton's law, that a body at rest will stay at rest until it is compelled to do otherwise. So I am compelling myself, my body and my brain and all my cells to move, even though I am not in the best position emotionally and mentally. I just do it anyway, because who knows when I'm gonna be ready, when I'm gonna be emotionally and mentally ready, right? I don't know that. I am not sure if that's ever gonna come. So yeah, I am just doing it. I am forcing myself to do it. And am I enjoying it? Actually, I am. I am quite enjoying it. I am interested in writing this paper, in attending my class. I'm interested in all those things. I am just not motivated. And a few months back, in February and March, I was so pumped up and I had too many ideas in my head, wanting to start my own merchandise, which I did actually. I released my first Adulting Essentials coffee drip. No, that's my first merchandise back in February, and then I did it for a couple of months, Feb and March, and I did pretty well, I think, but until April, for 3 months actually, and I was able to sell over 250 pouches of drip bags. That's equivalent to 2,500 little drip bags. And I stopped for, I don't even know, I just lost motivation. I was actually earning really good money with that baby, but I'm gonna be back soon. I'm just trying to find my momentum. I think probably in July. I think in July I'll be back with something new for the market. Anyway, okay. So I also wanted to make YouTube contents. I wanted to write for my blog. I wanted to create podcast contents. I have a podcast. It's Adulting with Cassie on Spotify, and I think I have about 8 to 10 episodes. It was actually my pandemic baby. I started that in August last year, and I earned about $4 and something already. But I stopped. I don't know. I just really lost my momentum for everything. But anyway, so this is me now. I am at a point of, what am I doing again? What am I waking up for, and all those things. I'm trying my best to organize my life, to put together a plan that I can work towards for my future, and this is it. I am in the process of making that plan. I already have a visualization of myself in 8 years time, so I'm just going to put that together, to have it visually not necessarily appealing, but visually coherent for my little brain to process and get reminded every single day that this is what I'm working towards. And I will be sharing with you. I hope you can be with me in the process of me doing that, so that I hopefully can inspire you as well. But why do people procrastinate? Procrastination has many faces, actually. Sometimes it's simply choosing pleasure over discipline. Sometimes it's an attempt to avoid something negative, and sometimes it's getting paralyzed by overwhelming expectations. Therefore, we have identified a few different reasons, 5 reasons why people procrastinate. Number one is the task isn't urgent. Almost every single day, I make a to-do list, just a list of what I have to do. I have this notebook, which is a personal to-do list. It's actually a journal, but then I make it as like a to-do list for my personal errands. And I have this one, this focus journal, which I really love. This is from BDJ. I use this, it's supposed to be a journal, but it's like a planner for my work stuffs. I also use digital calendars, but I find that writing them down also makes it more my brain just tends to retain it better when I write it as compared to when I type it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and most of the tasks are not prioritized. It's just a list of things that I want to do, but there's nothing there that says it's urgent or that this is a priority, and there's no level of prioritization. Hence, I'm still left with the option of okay, I'll do it today, yeah, maybe tomorrow, pushing it back. So it's not really a smart to-do list. But yeah, the second reason why I procrastinate is I usually don't know where to start or what comes next. Just again, going back to my to-do list, it's not very sequential, and it just doesn't follow a process or a step, a step-by-step thingy. Like if I do this and then this second thing happens, there's nothing like that. It's all just it's so messy, it's crazy. So I leave myself always thinking about it and end up not doing anything at all. And number three, I am afraid to fail. I may come off as someone, in person, if you know me, it's like I just put on this strong face and a game face on all the time, and I try to carry myself with confidence and then lead people to think that I know what I'm doing, when in fact I really don't. I am obliged by the circumstances to appear to be always ready and have answers to almost everything that comes up. Well, if that's exaggerating, but you know what I mean. But I'm not. I'm very much afraid to fail, and I also get nervous, like just how I felt earlier in my reporting. I was nervous for a minute. Actually, maybe around 2 to 3 minutes, I had butterflies in my stomach. And this always happens when I not in the business setting though, because at work I'm all right at work. But if I am facing other people outside of work, outside of my comfort zone, that's where I get these butterflies in my stomach, and I really have to work on that, because it's not a very nice feeling. And I should not be afraid to fail, because in failure comes learning and mind setting. I just have that annoying mindset that failure is bad, when it's not. It's really not. It's a learning curve for everyone. One thing that I'm working on. And number 4, I think I work better under pressure when I have a set deadline, when I know that I have to meet a certain target, or I tend to perform better. But if there's no timeline, I don't feel a sense of urgency. I sometimes may not even see the value of it. So that's why I end up procrastinating. I've put off so many projects, that I have from my team last year, and now we're doing it again. And I am trying to encourage collaboration amongst the team members so that I'm not left to be the only one, you know, putting this together, because last year I felt like that was the case and it didn't turn out well. I mean, it turned out okay, but not to the level that I expected it to be. And hopefully this year it's going to be better because of the collaboration that we're doing. And number 5 is that I just simply may not want to do my work because I don't know, I just don't want to do it because I don't see the value. I'm not inspired, I'm not motivated. Those are the very simple things that I can think of, you know, why I procrastinate, and I just want to put an end to it. So I hope that you will stick with me in this process, as I will be sharing with you the steps that I'm going to take to stop myself from procrastinating and actually just doing it. Just like this video. This is not the best video that I can put out there, the best sit down video, but this is a start. At least I started. And yeah, I hope that you can leave me some comments down below if you have any, or suggestions on how I can beat procrastination and be the best version of myself. I would really, really love and appreciate that. Thank you so much for the time in watching this video. I hope I made a little sense. I will be talking to you very soon. So in the meantime, please, you stay sane, kind, and confident. Mwah.